all my babies, welcome back to another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome back. They know me as Drea. You want to come, hey Drea baby, hit that good old subscribe button, sis. Hit that good old subscribe button and join the Drea baby gang, okay? Because we be having fun, we lit over here, all right? As you can tell by the title, what it say? Breast reduction update, baby. I am 4 months post-op, okay? 4 months. And you see how they're looking. You see how they sitting. And I'm in a crop top, okay? Yeah. And what? But yeah, I'm in a crop top, sis. I was wearing crop tops then, but not like comfortable wise. You get what I'm saying? So first in this video, we're going to talk about where did I go to get my breast reduction and the doctor name. Second, how much did it cost, or did I go through my insurance? Third, about the complications that I had, or if I had any type of complications, and how I recovered. So I'm gonna give you all the juice of the tea on how I am going so far with this reduction. And if you're considering getting it, get it, sis. That's all I'm gonna say. If you're considering getting this done, this video is for you, especially if you're having different type of pains. Of course, I'm gonna get all that type of information as far as what to look forward to if you're trying to get a breast reduction, and if you're getting your breast reduction right now this year, this is the video for you, of course, because you're gonna know everything as far as, well, you need to know everything as far as how to do recovery and all the ins and out of what you're going to expect on getting a breast reduction, okay? And if you don't like surgery videos or anything about surgery, cosmetic stuff, this is not for you. So yeah, this video is just not for you, okay? That's all. I'm just being real with you. But I'm in the mood right now. It's something about when I love to put background in the mood for me. Like, it just gets me there. But this video is not about that. I was just letting y'all know I'm in the mood. So yeah, first off, I had a breast reduction September the 15th. September 16th. I had my surgery. Was it the 16th or 15th? 15th. Lord, I'm getting my dates mixed up. I had my surgery September the 15th of 2023, and I'm currently 4 months post-op. I had went to Memorial Plastic Surgery here in Houston, Texas. Of course, I will have all the information in my description box for as the hospital name, and you can go check out their Instagram. Man, when I tell you, the best decision ever going to them, the best decision ever. I went to Dr. Velasquez. I hope I said his name right, but I called him Dr. V. His name was Dr. V to me, but Dr. Velasquez. And he was amazing, you guys. When I tell you, amazing from the time I had started my consult. He was very up forward in front with me, letting me know what he's going to do, what to look out for, and helping me get through everything as far as my insurance, and if I had to pay any type of additional price. Also, after surgery, I was able to give him a call. I was able to FaceTime him whenever I wanted to. If I had felt any type of, problems going on that I felt that was not normal, I was able to call him just regular. It was like he was on board with everything. Like, he was right there from step one all the way till now. And I'm telling you, that was the best doctor that I ever had chosen. I wish I had found him when I wanted to get my BBL. I'm just gonna put it out there. Don't get me wrong. My Dr. William did a great job as far as giving me the shape and volume that he did for me, because y'all know I have had surgery before. I had a BBL and lipo 360. So I went to Miami for that though, but for my breast, I stayed here in Houston. Like, I just didn't want to travel. So I'm not going to talk down about the doctor, you know what I'm saying? But I just wish I would have found him here, because I just felt like I was at home. I was able to get to my doctor real fast and everything. I didn't have to worry about nothing compared to flying and have to fly back home. That was a lot. Like, I was just in excruciating pain, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm glad in a way that I went through what I went through with my last surgery, just because it kept me to be prepared for my next surgery, like what to look out for, what, you know, if I see any type of red signs, what to hop on, you know what I'm saying? So the doctor here in Houston, he was amazing, 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 and I highly, highly recommend him. I really highly recommend him. So he gave me a breast reduction with a lift. So yeah, I got a lift with it too now. I got a lift with it. And he took a little bit off the sides, like the little fat little area. He took some off right there. And girl, I'm loving my results, okay? I am loving my results. The best thing I ever done. Now, when I first started looking into this was like 2 or 3 years ago when I kept saying, I'm gonna get my breasts done, I'm gonna get my breasts done, I need to get my breasts done, because my breasts, they grew like real big. So my size that I was in before, they claim, well, I don't know, they didn't claim, because I haven't had got sized in some time. So I was wearing whatever bra I feel like they fit. So I was either sometimes getting a 38 triple D, sometimes I used to get a goddamn, sometimes I used to have to get a 32G. Like, I was in between bras, but because of the support from those bras, they was not supporting me. I had more support wearing a sports bra. It was sometimes I used to wear a regular bra with a sports bra just to get the full proper support as far as with my back, my shoulders, all that stuff. So I was having shoulder pains, I was having back pains, I was getting neck pains, I had all type of rashes constantly coming because of up under, you know, you got a lot going on up under your breast. So I was getting rashes. And when I tell you, they were so heavy for me to walk with, but I dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? People would never think that, oh, Drea have these big boobs. And before I had surgery, you couldn't tell because my size was going with it. So by the time that I have finally lost the weight, went to Miami to get my first surgery, that's when you seen how big my breasts were. Like, they was huge. They was Medill titties, baby. They was Medill. Like, as soon as I took that bra off, bloop, they were Medill, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. But I was like, I gotta look into this. Because at first I was gonna go back to Miami and get my breasts done and pay. And then I was like, no, I'm gonna travel and probably go somewhere like in Austin or Dallas, somewhere close. I was looking into Mid Aesthetics. I had looked into 305 again. Like, I was just doing my research. But then my cousin, she had actually 2 breast reductions. So big boobs run real big on my dad's side of the family, okay? My mama, they got little itty bitty things. How that happened, I don't know, but the big boobs run on my dad's side. So she was like, girl, look into your insurance. I was like, my insurance? She was like, that's a medical reason. Look into your insurance. I said, okay. So then when I had made a doctor appointment with my my general regular doctor, and I also, when I made a doctor with my OBG, they was like, oh, you having pains with your breasts? And I was like, yes. They like, cause you're like, you know how they weigh you and everything. They was like, cause your BMI is this, you weigh this much. Look how big your breasts are, girl. I know you have pains. I'm like, yes, I have a lot of pain. Like, it's hard for me to sleep on my back sometimes. It's hard for me to lay on my stomach for a certain time, especially when I have to lay on my side. I had to like swim a certain kind of way. It was just a lot going on. And I was like, yes. And they was like, you haven't considered on getting a breast reduction? And I was like, I have. I'm like, but I don't know what direction to go to. So I did have my doctor refer me to a doctor, but when I looked into it, I was like, nah, I'm not feeling it. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like he wasn't going to take enough off. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, So I was like, let me go into my insurance information. Blue Cross Blue Shield, baby. The best. The freaking best. I'm so glad I have them. But I went into my account, looked up stuff, and I was like, breast reduction. Went into there, and a whole bunch of different hospitals and doctors popped up for me. I recently have chose like 4 hospitals, like doctors. So when I was looking into them, I was looking to the first one. I was like, no, because nowadays all these doctors' office and doctors and stuff, they have Instagram. They're going to show you their results. So I was even going on the internet and on YouTube, seeing have anybody went to this doctor and all this. So I was doing it. I was like, no. So I came across Memorial Plastic. So there are 2 doctors that I looked into over there, and they are great. It was a female and Dr. V. And I was like, damn, they do good. Damn, they do real good. Even the other doctors, they do wonderful when it comes to tummy tuck, lipo, even their face, breast or face, all kind of stuff. They do real good. That office is real good. They were very professional. Like, everything was like top tier there. And I was like, well, let me look more into Dr. V. Let me see. So I looked into him, did my whole research and homework about him and everything, because you gotta realize when you're having surgery, you want to do your research. We can give you all the gems and all the talk and knowledge of everything and what we went through, how we went through it, but it's nothing like doing your own research. You get what I'm saying? Like, literally looking into this stuff. Because you gotta realize you are going under, okay? You're going under, all right? And when you come from up under that, you wanna look great. You wanna feel a certain way when you come from that. You know what I'm saying? Recover. Because some people be so in a rush to go get surgery and they don't like their results. They gotta go constantly keep going back until they find their right doctor. And it's like, no. But yeah, Dr. V, he was, like I said, he was very upfront. So I was like, let me set up a consult with him. So I did a in-person consult because you had the option to do virtual or in person. So I was like, no, I'm doing in person. I'm fit to go inside. I want him to look at me. I want him to feel, touch, let me know what's going to happen, what he going to do if all this go approve. You know what I'm saying? And for a breast reduction there, the price was, I believe, $6,800, almost $7,000, like that. Yeah, the price is like $68,000, almost $700. I mean, I said $7,000, and I was like, whoo! I just pray hope the insurance approve this, baby, because Lord, but if I have to go this route of paying, I will pay. So answer y'all questions for us. How did I pay for my surgery? The insurance paid for it, baby. The insurance paid for my breast reduction, okay? So I made my appointment and went in. He was talking to me and asked all the questions that, you know, what's going on with you. Are you having back pains? Are you having breakout, like rashes? Are you having shoulder pains? Are you having sleepless nights at times? Like, they ask you all those different type of stuff. Have you tried to do anything? Have you tried anything with your bras? Have you tried to go into the doctor? I'm like, I did all that, because I even have all my notes from my doctor from when she wrote everything down, me complaining about my breasts and how she had to prescribe me cream because of sometimes when I break out in a rash because of them. Like, I had all this type of information. So when they wrote everything down, of course they get your information for like the insurance that you have. They get with the insurance and they go from there. And if they tell you, it takes at least 3 to 6 weeks, almost close to 2 months, before you're able to get your full answer if they're going to approve you or not. So if they approve you, once they approve you, they are on the insurance time. So that means they're trying to hurry up and book you now. They're trying to hurry up and get you booked, get your date set so the doctor can start doing your reduction, so he can get back with the insurance, so he can get paid too. You know what I'm saying? So it was about 2 months and a half when they got back with me and said your insurance approved you. I was like, whoop, okay. Now, because I did not meet my deductible, I had to have my copay ready. That's the whole thing about that. Now, if you do meet your deductible, of course you will have $0 down to pay. You'll be ready to go to surgery. Or you might just have to pay maybe $200 or $400. It depends on how much you have met from your insurance. So I did not meet my full deductible last year because I was not going to the doctor like that. I only went to the doctor twice out the year. So I did not meet it. So I had to pay $2,000 up front for my deductible, which was cool compared to coming from $9,000, almost $9,000. You get what I'm saying? Because I would have had to pay for the surgery, the anesthesia, I had to pay for all the hospital outpatient part. Like, I would have to pay for all that, but because the insurance took care of it, I only had to pay $2,000 because I did not meet my deductible. So I had my surgery, like I say, on September the 15th of 2023, and now I am 4 months post-op. Dr. V was everything, you guys. Currently, I am in a size 30. I'm between a 38 or 40 double D. Exactly, double D, y'all. Double freaking D. Baby, it's been a minute since your girl been in the damn double D. Girl. What? A freaking double D? Now, I'm going to put some old pictures and videos. I don't know if I got some videos of me when my breasts was big, but I definitely have old pictures of how big my breasts used to be. And I'm going to put one right here on the side while I'm talking so you can kind of see the difference what I'm saying. Like how big they were and compared to where I'm at now. Because since the girl, they were huge. They were very, very huge. And of course, once I had my surgery, it was in and out. I was in surgery for at least almost 5 hours, he told me. 400 from each breast, so that's like 800 cc. Yeah, they took 400 from each breast. That's what he told me. He said he also took extra. He said because after he took out 400 from each breast, he needed to take a little bit more off. He said because if he didn't, my breast would have still been huge. So he took off a little bit more. He said, in which he had already told me that when I had went into surgery. He was like, if I gotta take a little bit more off, I'm gonna take some off. He said, because we don't want you to have to go through this again. He said, because you have to realize, breasts do grow. They grow back, especially if there's a lot, that's tissue, that's fat. So they're gonna grow back if you don't want them to be to what they were before. He said, so I'm going to take what I'm going to take off, what the insurance telling me to do. He said, also I'm going to take if I have to take some off himself. And he did that. And he was like, he could have took some more, he said, but he wanted to leave me with something. I said, thank you for thinking about me now. I said, because I didn't want to be the itty bitty committee now. I said, so thank you for, thinking of your girl. He laughed about it, and I was like, man, I was just so appreciative of him. Like, I cried and just hugged him because I was like, this is the best decision I ever made, and you made it happen for me, and you gave me what I want. You know what I'm saying? And with Dr. V, like I say, he was there through the whole thing for as my recovery. Now, when it comes to recovery was way easier and better than when I did lipo. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you, y'all. This was like the best surgery healing process ever of recovering. It was the best ever because when I went ahead and got lipo done, I was in so much pain. Like that pain there, it felt like I was in a bad car accident. That pain was something serious. Like lipo is so different compared to a breast reduction. When I tell you, it is, yeah. I ain't knocking nobody down to get it, but just know you're fit to go through some pain, okay? You're about to go through some pain. But with the breast, it was real easy to heal. So how he cuts you is like an anchor. So he cuts around the areola, and you have like an anchor. Like I said, an anchor. Cuts around it, you get a cut down in the middle, then you get a cut up under. Now, the cuts, my scars, baby, you can't even tell he cut me. You hear me? You can't even tell that Dr. V cut me. Them scars look good. like they're fading. Of course, he tell you what to do to start letting them fade. You would get the silicone strips. You'll start putting like cocoa butters, you know, keeping it moisturized and everything. And the scar that left fast was the ones around my areola and going down the breast. Those left real fast. I do still have a little scarring up under, but it's not as bad from when I first got cut. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still healing. I'm just 4 months, y'all. Just 4 months. And the breasts are starting to sit up. Because, he tell you, once you start healing, your breasts will start lifting. Because I got to lift. It will start lifting. And they are lifting, honey. They lifted real good. They lifted real damn good, okay? And, yeah, as far as recovery, the recovery was real good. I was down for at least 2 weeks. Couldn't do nothing. The first night I did lay on the couch because I could not lift. I couldn't pull. I couldn't do none of that stuff because I will, you know, pop the stitches open. So I couldn't do none of that. And plus, if you have a high bed, it's definitely going to be hard. So I have a high bed. I could not get in that bed. So the second day I did get in the bed. And only thing about recovering, you have to lay on your back for 6 weeks. Oh my gosh. Laying on your back for 6 weeks. You can't lay on your side. You can't even lay on your stomach. You can't do nothing, especially if you're a stomach sleeper like me. I'm a stomach sleeper. You cannot sleep but one way, is on your back. So I had those, I wouldn't call it a bobby pillow, but it's one of those pillows that, you know, you can sit back on and lay on. I had one of those and I had an extra pillow behind me, and I had my legs elevated, so I had a pillow up under me just so I can be comfortable. You have to like lay on your back. That's the only thing. You have to lay on your back. So yeah, I lay on my back for 6 weeks, and I was in my surgery bra for 6 weeks as well. So the first, I really didn't have to, but I did just because of what I've been through with my last surgery. I was just very precaution of everything. I did not want to go through any type of bad, I didn't want to go through nothing, okay? Because with my stomach, I have talked about it when I had lipo. I had a lipo burn real bad to where the skin had died. I had to go to the hospital. I had to get blood transfusion. I had to go to a wound specialist. Like, I went through hell with that. You know what I'm saying? So, any little thing that I seen that was going on with my breast, I was just like very cautious. Like, I'm not supposed to go through this again. I'm not about to go through this again. So, when I did see like one little piece that was like starting to get a scar, and it had like mucus coming, it was starting to get a little smell, and I know that smell. It's like something ain't right. So I got with my doctor. I FaceTimed him. He looked at it. He said, "You're okay. It's normal right now." He said, "But because you're so cautious," he said, "I'm gonna let you take the tape off." He said, "Clean it real good with the antibacterial soap, and then put some new tape on it." I had to keep the scar closed. I had to have tape on the scarring the whole time until he took it off. So like I was saying, I wore the surgical bra for 6 weeks, which I didn't have to, but after the 6 weeks, he was like, you can start wearing sports bras, going to sports bras. So I started wearing sports bras, and then by the time I went for my third post-op appointment, he's like, you can be in bras. You can wear whatever you want to wear. You can be in bras. You can start working out. You can do whatever you want to do. Then let's break it back some, because when I made 6 weeks, he told me to take it easy. If I did want to go back into the gym, don't do no heavy lifting, don't do no heavy pulling, none of that stuff. He said because you still healing and it still can stretch out some type of way to where you can mess yourself up. So when I went back to the gym, I did not do a lot of extra lifting. I did like little bit of stuff and just walk the treadmill to start getting my wind back, because when you're on the anesthesia, it takes a lot out of you, okay? It takes a lot out of you, especially taking all those different type of medications. So you have to stay hydrated and all that. Like I said, this surgery was totally different compared to when I had my Lipo 360 and BBL. Totally different. And I highly recommend it if you are thinking about getting a breast reduction. Like, it's the easiest recovery ever, y'all. The easiest recovery. Like, I was down for 2 weeks. After those 2 weeks, I started moving around, started getting my strength back. I started doing little things, but I was taking it easy at the same time, because you have to realize you are still open a little bit, and you don't want to catch no infection. You don't want to pop anything out of place. Like, you still have to take very cautious on what you're doing when you're healing. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to go through the worst of the worst, okay? I have been there. And when I tell you it's not a fun story, it is not fun. It's not at all, sis. It's not. So if you're considering getting any kind of surgery, take it serious, because that's a major surgery. You might not think like, oh, I'm doing this and that, and it's not. That is still major surgery. So, but yeah, I was so happy that I picked Dr. V to do my surgery, you guys. I have no regrets. The best decision ever. I'm feeling good. My shoulders haven't been hurting. My back haven't been hurting no more. I haven't been getting that type of rash anymore. The only thing I can say that the scarring is still a little bit, but it's not as bad, you guys. It's not as bad. I'm happy that I'm able to put on swimsuit tops that I couldn't wear at first. You get what I'm saying? Like, swimsuit tops I couldn't wear at first. Bikini tops, like, you know, I couldn't wear that because they were so big, and I was so insecure about them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I got this small little body and these real big, huge boobs. So it's like, Drea, you gotta do something about it. You gotta do something about it. A lot of people are against surgery because they feel like, what you getting surgery done? If God made you this way, you shouldn't do it. But I feel as, if you want to get surgery, do it. If you want something on your body to get fixed, go do it, sis. Don't let nobody discourage you. It's your money. Even if you want to go through your insurance, go through your insurance. It ain't hard. All they can tell you, yay and nay. That's all they can tell you, yay and nay. But do it. Like, don't let nobody discourage you from getting surgery. Now, would I ever consider on getting surgery again later down in the future, in my years? Yes, I do. I'm not going to sit there. I know back then I was like, no, because I was traumatized at first, saying I don't want to get no more surgery. You know what I'm saying? But do I feel that I will get surgery again later down? Yes, I do. I do believe it. I do feel that eventually I might gain a little bit more weight or something. I want to get lipo done on my sides and back, and some more on my stomach, and that's that. I'm not going to do nothing to my butt no more. I'm not going to do nothing to my thighs. That's just going to let it be. If anything, I'll get something taken out if it get that huge. But I'm going into my grown woman body now. I'm growing into my grown woman body. So as time progress and produce, like I say, will I ever get surgery again later down in the years or so? Maybe. I'm saying yes, because I know I will. Like I said, if I gain a little bit more weight, I want to get some of the back rolls back here taken away or something. For as my arms, I don't know if I would ever do lipo in my arms or anything, just because I know big arms run in my side of the family, and if it's just meant for me to have big arms, it's meant for me to have big arms, okay? But if it gets too outrageous, then that's a different story, okay? That is a different story. But if you are considering getting surgery, go do it. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. You will feel yourself and feel sexy, because I know I feel sexy, okay? I feel sexy. And don't make them feel, especially if you're in a relationship, don't make them feel like, oh, you don't need that done, you fine the way you are, this and that. You're doing it for you, okay? You're doing this for you to feel sexy, okay? Yeah, you might be sexy in your spouse's eyes or whatever, but do what's right for you. Because I done had a lot of people saying, oh, you just went and had surgery because of your husband. Oh, you just went and had surgery because of No. Because if I wanted to stay my size, I wanted to stay. He loved me regardless. If I got, like how I got surgery now, he still loved me regardless. I did surgery for myself. I was not comfortable with myself. I was not feeling myself. I did not like when I put on certain clothes. I didn't like when I had to wear certain tops or certain bottoms, especially when it came to tops. I was like, I can't wear that top. My breast's too big. Or I can't wear that swimsuit. Like, I was going through all that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm not this to, no. When I'm doing this for me, I want to be happy. I want to feel sexy. And I feel that way. I feel real sexy. I look real damn good, baby. And the fact that some people be thinking, Drill, you had surgery done? Yes, I had surgery done. So I feel like, it don't look like you had surgery. You just look natural. And I'm glad I look like that because that's what that's what I was going for, to look natural. But you at least know I still had a little something done. I don't want to look like no real, that mean I didn't got one of my ribs taken out. Like a real small waist and real, no, I don't want all that. I would still want to look natural. But like I said, if I feel that I need to go get some more lipo done, I will. I ain't got no shame to my game, baby. I ain't got no shame to my game. Would I ever consider getting my eyes done too? Yes, I'm going to get my eyes done. I'm going to get my teeth done. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's your money. You can do whatever you want to do with your money. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Like I say, if you're considering on getting breast reduction, do it, sis. If you know you the one that's having those pains, carrying all that weight, go get your breast reduction. Don't listen to nobody else, because you're the one that's going through it, not them. So, yeah, that was my update on how my breasts are going, what I went, who I went to and the hospital name, how did I pay for it, and as far as recovery-wise, like I said, recovery was real easy. I didn't have to worry about nothing. I came straight home after having my surgery. I didn't have to stay at no surgery house or any of that. So, if you want to do it, do it. I'm telling you, the best decision ever. Do it. And I'm loving my results. I'm loving my freaking results. I'm looking good and I'm feeling good. And yeah. And it feels real good, like when you're able to put whatever you want to wear on. That's all I'm gonna say, sis. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all have any type of additional questions that you want to ask me, put your comments below. I will answer them. Or if you don't feel comfortable putting your questions down in the comments, inbox me on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, it is still my name, Drill Antoinette. Or on Facebook, you can message me on there, Drill Antoinette, and I will answer anything y'all want to know. Okay. Anything y'all want to know, if you don't feel comfortable putting your questions down below in the comments. So I hope this video was very informative for you, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all loving the results like how I'm loving my results, and I will catch y'all on the next video. And I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all later. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what you waiting on? What you waiting on? Subscribe to the channel, baby, and join the game. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye.